Hi, my name is Sahara Sears and this is my 4th season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Cheerleaders. Armed Forces Entertainment sent us over to perform for the troops in a variety show. We performed with the Crash Moderns, who are a rock band, and they actually play a lot of cover songs, so they were very, very enjoyable for all ages.
My name is Megan Provden, and this is my rookie year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Cheerleaders. And I was fortunate enough to be picked as a rookie to go overseas. And it was an amazing experience, something I don't think you really know what you're in for until you get over there. We had a great time. We were able to visit the bases, see what everyone did in their everyday lives. We put on 3 great shows. I think the troops really enjoyed them. And you know, we just tried to boost morale and remind them why they were there and just see as many people as we could. And there are lots of Bucs fans over there too, so it's great.
We're off to our first show. Hey Bucs fans! We're here in Okinawa, Japan. Woo! Konnichiwa!
The show we put on is a variety show. It consisted with first the Crash Modern Band performing, and then second we performed a 45-minute dance show, which includes all different kinds of genres of dance. One section is routines that we do on the field on game day. Another section is a rock section, and also a 70s segment. We also have girls that have other talents on the team, such as baton twirling, clogging. So we like to incorporate their talents in the show as well and make it as interesting as possible.
The push-ups at the end of the performance are usually some of the most well-received moves that we do during the entire performance. The troops appreciate some good military-style push-ups, and we definitely worked hard and made sure that we gave them the best push-ups we could possibly do. I think the coolest thing about this tour was the 2 bases that we visited are primarily they're military bases, but the families are actually able to go over there. And that was a really cool thing to see, because some bases that they visited are primarily just the troops. They're not able to actually have their families with them. So there's a different dynamic on this tour. We had a lot of kids in Guam. We had it was awesome. We got to interact with a lot of little girls who wanted to grow up and be cheerleaders. It was an awesome experience.
Another exciting thing we got to experience on this tour was having 2 of our Buccaneers players, wide receiver Michael Clayton and safety Will Allen, come with us overseas to Okinawa and participate in this military tour, which was really, really exciting. They got to do a lot of things that we are normally kind of accustomed to doing since we've been doing military tours over the years. They got to walk through the troops' everyday lives, participate in combat simulation, visit helicopters, Black Hawks, Snooks, and talk to pilots and talk to technicians and just talk to them about football, their everyday lives, what do they do, you know, do they have family back home, are they Bucs fans, are they some other football fans, you know. It's really, really light, fun, good time, and I was really happy that they got to experience that.
While we were in Guam, we were lucky enough to visit a fire department, and this was a really cool experience, especially for one of our cheerleaders. She does have a father who is actually in a fire department here in Tampa. We were able to just try on the suits. They're really heavy. They're a lot heavier than you would expect. I know we were all really shocked.
Mainly because the firefighters over in Guam are patrolling the air landing area and refueling areas. So the heat danger, the risk of fire and explosion is a little more intense, a little more dangerous. So their fire suits are a bit heavy. They've got metallic, it's very metallic-y. It kind of looks like a moon suit, but lots of coverage and lots of material. So that was really, really neat to talk to them and see what they do. You know, lots of times 2 guys couldn't even really come and hang out with us because they had to, at the time, stand out on the airfield and watch planes refuel just in case there was an explosion.
It was really interesting to be able to actually step into it and see what it felt like for ourselves.
The reaction that people have when they meet us is either surprise or just gratefulness or just thank you. You know, most people are like, thank you for coming out here, and we're like, are you kidding me? Thank you for serving. Thank you for all that you do. You know, they show like appreciation, which is really touching to us because that's what we consider ourselves going out there for, is to show our appreciation. And another thing they show is just surprise that we're actually there. We're 14 hours or 15 hours away overseas, and we're at their base, and just participating in their daily lives, and it's really a lot of fun, and the reaction's really, really cool.
This military tour was very special to me. My father, as well as my grandfather and my uncles, have all served overseas, and it was just an awesome experience to get to see everyday life, what it was like for them and what it's like for everyone who serves overseas. When I made this squad, if you had told me that 2-3 months later I would have been overseas with 11 other cheerleaders, just experiencing all the things that we got to see, putting on great performances for the troops, and really being touched by these families and their stories, I just wouldn't have ever believed it. It was a really, really unique experience, and they're memories that we'll have forever. And I'm just really grateful to be able to have been a part of something like that this early with the Buccaneers.
This being my 4th tour, I definitely came into it with some military knowledge. Since my 1st year, I've been doing military tours, and with this being my 4th year, I still take back different experiences every time. The people I meet, the stories I hear, the daily lives I get to kind of just get a brief walk through. It's all so life-changing, and it really makes me appreciate how lucky I have it here in the States, and it really makes me appreciate the people who go overseas and do this for us.